Now I would switch to Mr. Pulla Reddy, Regional Head Alternate Fuel Resource, South India, UltraTech Cement. Mr. Reddy, over to you.
Thank you, Kamal, and the team at the Policy Times for having me here. It's my pleasure. I think, with the short time that whatever I'm able to get a perspective on what you guys are discussing. So, yeah. So, coming to co-processing now, we all have to agree that this is a mean where all energy-intensive industries look at substituting their part of fuel through co-processing material. While there are, close to about 41,000 types of different materials which can go into co-processing. So, lucratively, plastic of late has become, one of the resource material for cement industry to gain energy from. And I completely agree that out of all people, regulators, or implementers who are present here, we would be at the end of the value chain, because I assume, and I could speak with authority that co-processing is the last resort that the plastic has towards the end of its life. Although we largely value co-processing as a recycling technology, because we recover energy out of this material at the most last stage of the plastic. So, uh, while agreeing on the concept that I mean, energy is required for cement industry to survive, because as I said, we are a very energy intensive industry. Apart from cement, predominantly industries like steel, or power generation, these are the industries who use large amounts of energy. So somewhere, in that line, cement kiln has its own advantage to co-process materials. We could derive energy out of these materials, whether it is heat value or the raw material value. And at the same time, we could provide a very safe kind of a disposal of this material without any byproduct or any kind of debris which would exist as such. So cement co-processing has been regarded as as a resort for recycling materials towards end of their product life cycle, or end of their hierarchy as such. So to precisely answer your question on how cement industry is geared up, or what are these challenges that we face, I think cement over the process as it has evolved now, 20 years before, maybe anyone would have not imagined any other cement other than the ordinary Portland cement. Today, we mix ash with the cement. We call it as Portland Tuzulona cement. We also started producing slag cement with steel slag that is available. So cement also has been evolving as such, and there is a lot of technology which goes into production of cement. So using uh, plastic in cement co-processing, I would give you a perspective of what UltraTech does. We are closely tied up with almost at my region. I am working closely with closely about 40 PROs who are involved in collecting, segregating, and sending parts of plastic into my cement plant, where we co-process these plastics, and we also provide co-processing certificates to these PROs as a testimony that the material has been used in the cement plant. So this is a normal scenario. I would say, how is the market dynamics and all, and how equipped are cement industries to handle the whole process of it. Uh, I would say, as long as we require energy, we are in lookout of materials. Predominantly, cement uses coal or petcoke as material which gives energy into the whole process of cement manufacturing. But then, because these plastics are of high calorific value, So we use the calorific value of the plastic, to substitute the heat that comes out of coal or petcoke, and we substitute it by percentage. So typically we call it as thermal substitution rate. So the amount, the TSR percentage of a cement determines of a cement factory determines the amount of alternate materials that they use. So so when these PROs, they are on behalf of brand owners, kind of segregating and supplying us material. We have been using them. So this has been predominantly the process, and I think it has been going on well. And when we come along with, I mean, how would be the future kind of a thing. We never thought, maybe about 3 years before, I have never thought plastics could substitute uh, the market that we were catering to. As I said, 41,000 different materials can go into co-processing. So right now, we have been using plastic much. Like the same way, your RDF from the municipal solid waste, which can come and uh, it has all evolved. So I would say cement companies as such, as long as there is energy requirement and we are met with decent calorific value which comes out of the plastic, they would be able to take it. The economics can always be worked out. They can be looked out, but I think it's an excellent opportunity either for processors or people who are present there to tie up with the cement plant and looking at the presence that cement plants are located. If you talk about UltraTech, we're almost we have about 26 integrated cement units spread all across the country. So any look and corner of the country, we would be able to be of service to this industry. So that's my perspective in a nutshell. And if there is anything that I should add, I'll be happy. Thank you.